show once a week. He gets hot about something, and he lets loose on some sort of subject or person. So let's find out what this week's rant's about this time.
Well, luckily, I had a protein bar, so I'm pumped up right now.
This 8 a.m. protein bars. It's a miracle worker.
Did you see? I was in the other room in the other studio through the glass, and he had like a swag about him when he was eating it too. He was
really?
He was kind of like walking around here, kind of like
I wasn't really paying attention.
Taking a bite out of it. It kind of looked like he thought he was cool.
I definitely thought that. I needed it because I'm having some issues right now with some stuff behind the scenes that it's really pissing me off.
Okay.
So I'm really fired up today.
Okay.
Oh,
It has to do with like commercial spots and all this stuff. I've heard.
Can you please?
Oh yeah, we've been hearing about
I can't
this.
please.
I deal with this stuff all the time. Do you ever hear me talk about it?
It's so irritating.
It's like, can you relax? My God.
It's going to be my rant pretty soon.
No, it's not.
Oh,
that doesn't even make any sense.
Oh, it's going to make sense.
Nobody will understand what
Everyone's
going to
get it.
What?
We've all been there.
Okay.
Oh, God, it's annoying me.
Focus,
but that's not what this is about.
Yeah, focus.
I don't know if you guys know this lately, but there's been a lot of deaths going on.
I'm sorry. Hold on a minute. Yeah, people die every day.
Yeah, not really in my life, but like, people die every day. I saw like a friend of ours had something awful happen. Not dead, but something awful happened. I saw something. I saw on the Today Show, one of the women's husbands died of brain cancer. Terrible.
Oh, I saw that.
Awful.
Yeah.
And awful. And then I have a baby on the way. I don't know if you guys know this.
Yeah,
little boy.
Very well aware.
Yeah.
Little baby boy. Walker. Can't wait. And it got me thinking, man, I really need to make sure that he and my wife are taken care of if something happens to me, God forbid. You always got to say God forbid.
Yeah, God forbid.
So my buddy is in life insurance. So I hit him up and I said, hey, I need to get a life insurance policy going.
Look at you.
I gotta get this going.
Look at this guy.
I gotta get this going. Gotta take care of my seed.
My seed? Can you
weird
not
way to put that.
refer to your son as your seed?
So it's like a $2 million life insurance policy. I guess it's like $100 a month for the rest of my life, which is kind of pricey if you ask me.
Okay.
But whatever. What can you do? What can you do? This is life, man.
They get you coming in, get you going out.
That's it. Even when you're dead, they're still taking.
That's it.
Even when you're dead.
It's unbelievable.
Man.
So I feel like now my buddy, who's a buddy of mine, tried to sell me other things. I'm like, dude, I just want whatever. I want the cheapest thing.
You don't need a tax.
I don't need the upsell.
He's probably
I don't need the upsell.
Yes.
I don't need the upsell.
I don't think he's upset.
I don't need the upsell.
How do you upsell death?
You can.
Okay. That's impressive.
So I said, no, I'll just take the cheap one. So I took the cheap one and we're good to go. And I sat my wife down and I told her, hey, this is what's going on. And I thought she was going to be like, oh, I'm glad you did that, but God forbid something happens. It's never going to be like that, blah, blah, blah. We're going to be together forever. That wasn't her response.
Oh.
What?
Her response was, do they cover less for certain deaths? And I go, what do you mean? She goes, well, if you die a certain way, do I get less money?
Like accidental death compared to natural causes?
And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't really ask. And then
wait, she said, do I get less money? Okay.
And then she was like, well, she goes, well, how you die, does it matter? And I go, what do you mean by that, Haley?
Thor, heads up, bro. I watch a lot of true crime.
Yeah.
These kind of questions are good, bro.
And I go, what do you mean by that? And she goes, well, I don't know. Like, how long does it take to get the money? If something happens, you're in a car accident.
Oh.
Yeah.
And how long?
God forbid.
Yeah.
God forbid.
Let's say somebody cuts your brakes. I mean, I'm just spitballing.
And she says, yes, you have no car accident. How long does it take to get your money? Or if you're flying a plane and you get into a plane accident, does it take longer to get the money? She goes, this is information I need to know for our son. And I go, I don't think you need to know this information. And I go, what other questions do you have? And she goes, well, do you get more money if you have one kid or two kids? And I go, why are you asking all this? I thought it was just a nice thing to do.
She's second pregnant again.
I don't know.
She's already pregnant.
I don't think that's
crazy.
how it works.
And then she oddly says, if I lose a limb and I'm like a vegetable, but I'm not dead, does she get partial money? And I look at her like she's insane.
There is a dismemberment.
Oh, yeah.
thing or whatever
Yeah,
policy.
death and
There is other
dismemberment.
things
There
like
is.
that.
I always decline that because I'm like, when am I ever going to lose a limb? Now,
I don't think anybody really chooses
Yeah.
to lose a limb.
That's not the plan.
It's sort of accidental.
53.
You know,
I'm going to lose an arm.
You know,
Yeah.
go ahead and take my ankle.
Wow,
Just the ankle. Just the ankle.
So you still have the foot and
it's
the
just-
leg.
it's weirdly connected. I don't know. I know.
You have no ankle.
It's not good.
Just on one side.
It's not good.
Oh my god.
So she's asking me all these questions. And I start to think,
oh no.
is this chick going to try to kill me? And I know what you're thinking. That's crazy,
This chick,
Thor.
I mean, she's
I go,
right.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
She's never going to do that.
Right.
But you should have seen like the twinkle in her eye.
I mean-
like, think about this. Let me put it in perspective for you.
Well, $2 million.
Let me put it
I
in
mean,
perspective for you.
okay,
sorry.
Robert, Emily's man, takes out a $2 million life insurance policy.
What
Oh,
was
wow.
that? What was that?
Look how giddy she is. This was
married.
exactly what I got,
Really?
dude.
He got a pretty hefty life insurance policy many years back, and we had the same conversation, and I had the same question.
You have questions about how? Let me
She's
just
dead serious.
Let me just say this.
God, you guys.
She's smiling.
I'm married, have kids, all that stuff. Obviously, I have life insurance policies and things like
Yeah.
that. It actually makes my wife uncomfortable to talk about any of that
That's
stuff.
what I thought was
because
going to
she
do.
doesn't want the thought of me dying.
No.
Absolutely
She doesn't
not,
want the
Eddie.
money.
Absolutely not, Eddie. Nobody wants anybody to die.
God
For
forbid.
the record.
That's a God forbid.
God
Yes.
forbid.
Gotta say golf.
But
But, you know,
when do I get my money?
I mean, we need to pay mortgage.
What the hell are you talking about?
I mean, what are we going to do?
Crazy.
How much dust do we have to let settle? You know what I mean?
No, I don't. No, I don't know what you mean.
So my wife acted like Emily, which scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
So then I
Kind of
s-
rightfully so.
So it got me thinking.
yeah.
And then yesterday I said to myself, you know what? I'm canceling this life insurance policy.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, no, I don't know.
But what about your seat?
I'm going to leave her with nothing.
Okay,
I'm going to
I
leave
feel-
her with nothing.
I feel-
I'm going to leave him with nothing.
Your
and
child?
And I'm going to leave a video saying this is all your mom's fault.
Oh, wait,
You guys
hold
are
on.
living at, you guys are living at a community center now because your mom tried to kill me
Why a
and wanted me to
community
die.
center? Like
I mean-
the YMCA?
I don't know. I
It's a
just
weird
figured,
place.
I mean, that's
Where you
that's
go.
not a place
I don't know.
to
Like a
live.
rec center?
Like,
Yeah, you're at
you
a
mean
rec-
more like a shelter?
Yeah, you're at a shelter now.
Okay, that makes more sense.
You're at a shelter
Okay,
now
Yes, yes.
because your mom slowly poisoned me over the
Greedy,
years. She
greedy.
cooks all my meals, dude.
That's a good point.
She cooks all my meals. She's gonna poison me. People may think this is crazy. I'm out of my mind.
Yeah.
I'm not. You should have seen the look in her eyes, like the look that Emily's giving right now. This
Like
crazy-eyed look. It's really weird, man.
Her eyes are rolling back in the back of her head.
like a shark?
Yes.
For $2 million,
I guess.
Is it worth it to kill me? Well, I'm going to cancel the life insurance policy, or I'm going to tell her I'm canceling it and then not cancel it.
So
But
that
then I
you
just
can
ruined it. Yeah, so that I could live.
Oh, that's a good plan.
I mean, Sky, you're the breadwinner.
Yeah.
Do you have a life insurance policy?
Yeah.
Did your husband know how much it is? I bet you Sky didn't tell him. It would not shock me at all if she didn't tell him how much it
If
was.
she dies, there's no chance that guy even knows where to
Where
go
to get the money.
to get the money.
He just walks. I mean, he walks around naked,
Yeah.
doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, she's
Banging his
walking-
head in the
Yeah.
wall.
Just walking into walls. That's what we're saying.
He's screwed.
That's what we're
yeah.
saying.
You do everything.
Yeah, I took a policy out on him too.
For $20.
Get some extra money.
Yeah,
No,
all right.
no, I could get $250 for that guy.
$250?
Who knew? Who knew?
$250 is not that much.
No, 250,000.
It's still not that great.
I mean, but it's
I guess it's better than nothing.
it's more than he makes now.
That's true.
You know
Yeah,
what I
that
mean?
is true.
That's true.
But my wife's not getting anything.
Be a come up.
Yeah, this is that you're getting a little weird.
I'm
on
not.
this.
I'm going to leave it all to my son.
Okay.
And she's not getting anything. I don't want her to angle towards anything either.
I think,
because
don't they have to be like 18 to cash in on something
probably
like that?
she
I don't
watches too many true crime podcasts. She listens to too many
Yeah.
true crime
She'd
podcasts.
get away with it.
And she knows
Yeah.
how to get it away with it.
Yeah.
She knows where to bury the body.
You're done.
One day I just don't come in. I'm telling you, it's because of this. So if I ever get murdered, look at my wife.
Oh, no, she's
She's-
just being thorough.
She's not
just
being thorough.
She just wants to ask all the questions.
I mean, you're straight out calling your wife a murderer.
That's right.
I mean,
That's right.
this is the love of
I
your
wouldn't,
life.
I wouldn't put it by her.
Okay.
The way she looked when I said $2 million, you would have thought she already won the
Like
lottery.
she hit the lottery.
Like already.
Yeah.
Before I even did anything.
Huh.
Yeah, you're just in the way of her
yeah.
hitting the lottery.
It's
is
not
a good
cool.
amount of
I
money.
thought I was doing something nice for the family.
Yeah. No,
I really did.
No, honestly, that's not great.
No.
I would, the questions are a little odd.
Yeah.
A little.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't want to ask. Like I didn't ask my buddy any of these questions. I just signed the paper.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Now I'm not doing it. I'm canceling.
Well, what about this? Take out a policy on her.
I could do that.
And then we can go, hey, listen, anything happens to me, something might be happening to you. You know, like call it a hit.
Turning tables.
Wait, you have a
Now they're
hitman
both talking about killing each other?
Hey, listen, this is a weird marriage, okay? I don't know what else to say. But you say, if something happens to me, just be on the lookout because something will happen to you.
We could have like a Tupac Biggie thing.
Yeah.
What?
But now they have an orphan child?
Am I Diddy?
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Excuse me?
Wait a minute, I don't know.
Eddie's Diddy.
I don't know if I want to
Yeah,
be
you don't
Diddy.
want to
I
be
don't
Diddy.
think you
I don't
like
want
that.
to be Diddy.
Yeah, we'd have an orphan child.
Yeah.
But at least he'd
Out
be
of
rich.
spite.
But he'd be rich.
Yeah.
But no one to raise him.
That's fine.
Tell you what, this kid might be he might be the culprit. Both parents are gone.
Well, they
He's
say
like a Menendez brother.
they say when you get divorced, it's the kid's fault.
Well,
Right,
no,
Emily?
they don't say that. They don't say that.
No.
Well, I did not expect this one today.
Okay.
He's upset that his wife
Well, I'm in
is
fear.
happy that he took out a life insurance policy.
Okay.
This is a
When
wild
we get
one.
into fights, she gets a little crazy, and I do get nervous, and I'm afraid to take a nap.
Wait a minute.
So
Already, you have that feeling.
already I have that fear.
Okay.
Already I have that
Okay.
fear. I'm just saying, if I don't come into work and she'll be random about it too. It won't just, you know what I mean? It will come out. It will come
It'll
in
be
like
like a
5
Thursday.
years on like a random Thursday. Where's Thor? Oh, I guess he's out sick. Friday comes. Where's Thor?
I mean, I would probably try to find
Yeah,
out
where's
where you
Thor?
are. If you just don't show up to work, I'm going to make some calls.
Yeah, we
You
normally.
know?
I'd hate that.
Okay.
Look at what was that documentary on Netflix where the guy murdered his whole family?
Oh, like
Murdoch?
Oh.
no, American Nightmare. or
American
something
Nightmare?
Like that. I don't know.
It's coming.
Okay.
Oh my God.
It's not good. This is not
It's not good at all.
all right.
Or-